Hello everyone, this is Jabu Jimmy and welcome back to Demon Souls. I hope you're having a great day today. Today we are hopeful. Today we have done our homework and as you can see I have 24 souls. That is because I spent all my souls on rotten arrows. I spent I think about 100,000 souls and then I had some arrows from before. So as you can tell, the plan is to kill that blasted dragon. And to do that, we are first going to have to get to the dragon. So we're going to do that. And yeah, it's going to be a long video. It's going to be, I think, a little boring, but this is my life now. So that's all I have to say about that. I'm going to try and stay calm. I'm standing now instead of sitting, so I feel like that's going to help me not destroy my setup. One good thing is that I'm not going to be throwing my controller because it's not my controller, it's my cousin's. So that every time I feel the need to do something, you know, I remember it's not mine. I gotta be careful. But yeah, let's just go and see how it goes. Slow and steady, I got nothing to lose, so, you know, I'm just gonna take my time. I have the thief ring on. I'm hopeful that that will help me, you know, survive a little better. I can hopefully fight one-on-one. Oh, I forgot to mention as well, I maxed out this current sword, the Dragon's Breath. So I hope that that makes a big difference. I really do hope. Okay, yeah, these guys are 2 shots now. Oh, dang, yeah. This is pretty much it all. Yeah, I'll read that in a minute, but thank you for joining. It's been quite... Oh my gosh. Okay, we might as well read it. Yo, this stream's on something. Oh, okay. Thanks, yo. Thanks. I'm just here doing my thing, yo. Just being me. I feel like I've raged a little bit too much in the past stream. So if that's what the people want, I'm afraid the people are not going to get too much of it. I'm normally a pretty calm guy. What's the thing Thor asked Kratos? I'm a calm and reasonable person. Most of the time. But sometimes when the occasion calls for it, I can go crazy. Ah, you want to heal? Can't heal. Oh, shoot. Okay, let's... Ouch! Yes! Okay, so doing that extra damage does help quite a bit. Because I feel like with the boss, it's just a damage to shoot. There we go. Okay. So here we are where we need to be. And now we're ready to fight the dragon. So first of all, let's do this. And now we set up the build. So I think the build is Crisp Blade. Oh, I also did forget to mention, can I do this? Yeah. So I have the Mercury Uchi Katana level 4. I couldn't get level 5. I wanted to max out these weapons and the tearing. So basically this one does a bunch of bleed. This one does some bleed and a bunch of poison. When I looked up how these things work, it looks like they all function the same way, which is damage over time. And 180 and 300 tells you how much damage you're doing in a certain amount of time. So I think it goes, you know, from left to right is the best. So Plague is the strongest, but and Bleed is the weakest. So I feel like this is good. But if not, I mean, there's this one as well. But either way, we got this one. So I feel like doing 300 every hit should be good. We'll see. So another thing we can change is we no longer need the Thief Ring. We can change to... where is the... I want one for magic. Raises magic power. And as you can see, I also spent a bunch of money on fresh spice. So hopefully we'll do a lot of damage here. Did that even hit? 40. 40 is pretty good. I'll take that. Oh, also, I have no regen. Let me put on some regen. Every little bit helps, right? Dang, that's a miss. Okay, there we go. I really hope that the fresh spice is enough. So my thinking is, once this dragon moves, I am not going to be able to use my magic. So let me use up all the magic I can now, before we get to that point. I'm not hitting it. What the heck? Okay, given that we're not hitting it at all, let's just go back to this. It's slower, but better, I think. I can't tell if we hit. Okay, we're still okay here. Missed. There we go, finally. So 22 per hit is fine. You know, funny enough, people told me that the Soul, whatever one, the other one I have is better than Soul Arrow, but Soul Arrow is more efficient. Damage to mana ratio is better. Why am I not hitting this thing, man? Okay, there we go. I see. Resonance did some mod action there. Thank you. I forgot to check how much time I spent grinding all the materials I needed for this fight, but it would be so sad if it ended up not working out. I mean, this is not working out right now. I keep missing. Why am I missing? What the heck? There we go. My thinking that beating bosses does raise world tendency. So I think this should... it won't get me white, but it'll take me away enough from the black that I think enemies should get a little easier. Plus, of course, having to not deal with this guy is going to allow me to get to the boss way more regularly. Dang you, I can't hit this thing, bro. Why is it not hitting? Maybe I need to be on this side? We'll see. found the rhythm here. We basically want to be firing once he fires at us. It's a little too early. Yeah, we missed it. Dang. Shoot, man. Am I being pushed back by using this magic? I think that's what's happening. I'm scared to go too close though. But I can just walk up every now and then. Yeah, this is like gameplay, I guess, you know. It's the most fun in the world too. I'm having the most fun. But we are whittling him down, slowly but surely. Which is very exciting because I got 300 rotted arrows. So once we get to that phase 2, I think we'll be able to take him on. A lot of this for a long time. I guess in the meantime I can reflect on my journey thus far. It was pretty good up until this end area. The world tendency thing is just like, to me, it's maybe a cool idea, but it's not very good in practice, in my opinion. And I think FromSoft would agree with me on that because they never went back to it after this. I could be wrong though, but I believe that is true. I know there's something about Bloodborne. One of my buddies had told me there's a certain stat where as you level it, the world changes, and it's completely optional to level it. But I don't know, like, the impression I got from that is that that doesn't necessarily make the game harder, it just makes the game different. So they never did something similar to this world tendency. I think it's a cool idea, like it encourages replayability because for every world there's like 2 different ways you can explore. Oh, well, 3 really, because you can have it mixed, where I think mixed is probably like the worst. It doesn't really do anything special. But I think most people that don't know what they're doing and just like, you know, playing this game blind, they will end up in a mixed situation. Except for, I think, Latria. Probably everybody ends up black in Latria because you just keep falling off. You know, but that's not true. I think it's like every Souls player has a random thing that's very hard for them and very easy for others, and then vice versa. But with that in mind, that's kind of cool. It's like everyone has their own journey and you can compare. Because for all I know, maybe there's other people out there where Latria was like the easiest thing for them. What was an easy world for me? I think the Shrine of Storms was like super easy for me because I did start it pretty late. The flow of the game kind of needed some work. I don't fully understand it. Like, the game doesn't really show you how you should be playing. I think I'm gonna look it up when I'm done, when I beat this game, but my feeling is that the optimal way to play this game is to, you know, get one checkpoint in one world and then go to another world, and then keep going so that all the worlds you progress to the same checkpoint at the same time. Like, it seems like that's the way they want it to go. But if they wanted to do that, they should have made the story a little more connected between each world, you know? And it could be as simple as having like an NPC that connects it for us. And I mean, the Maiden in Black would have been the perfect opportunity to have that person be like a, almost like, I'm thinking like the equivalent to Sir Gideon Ofnir in Elden Ring, where he's not really a super important guy, but he's a guy that you can go to at any time and talk to, and like, he's not necessarily going to tell you exactly what you need to do, but he's going to give you information that if you listen to it, it tells you what are the main things to do. So this game is lacking anyone like that. Who else could have done it? They could have even had like the various NPCs we find in each world. They could have had them say something that related to maybe where you would find another NPC in another world. Kind of like how the DLC for Elden Ring had like all these NPCs that actually knew about each other and talked about them. And there were some quests where one NPC would ask you to go find another NPC to do something. I really like that type of game design. But again, I'm comparing FromSoft's most refined experience to their roughest experience as it relates to the Souls genre. And I knew what I signed up for. I just lost my cool, I think, last time. Because everything was going a little too easily. And now I've hit a real wall. Okay, we're almost at that point where he's going to start flying away. I think we need a little more. How long has it been so far? 17 minutes in. And we're still fighting the dragon. I'm hopeful that this ends up being like a 30-minute video. That would kind of be perfect. And that's what I usually target. We'll see. I also don't believe this is going to be a super popular series. Although I have had a fairly small group, but like dedicated group watching, so I appreciate you if you've been watching this. I can see the stats, the analytics. I think if I was more dedicated to this thing, you know, streaming and YouTube, I would edit these things and it would like be way more popular. I guess streaming you don't necessarily have to do. Streaming I have to be more consistent. That's my problem. But my life is chaotic right now, so I can't say like I'm going to be playing the game every day at like 8 to 9. It just doesn't work. Even though 8 to 9 is when I can play, or 9 to 10. But I think an edit would be pretty good. But editing is so hard. It's not necessarily hard, it's like super time consuming. I think anyone could do it, but like if you're better at editing, it takes you less time. That's where I say it's hard. That time you spend making something could be spent on other things. But that's kind of where I'm at. I'm really happy with my amount of fresh spice. It seems like the perfect amount. And fresh spice is surprisingly easy to get. I was kind of shocked. I actually didn't have to grind too much to get like, what did I have, like 60 something? Okay, we're almost at the halfway mark. So frustrating for the dragon, like I'm right there and he can't get me. Connection error has occurred. I didn't, like, I'm literally not connected unless this is my controller. I keep saying this though and I never look up that code. It's got to be the controller, but my controller is wired as well, so maybe when it disconnects it just connects on the wired. I don't know how this works. I'm an Xbox player, so what do I know? PlayStation things. I was thinking about it though, and I think I'm gonna buy a PS4 Pro for Bloodborne. I think that would be good. I think I'm gonna spend a lot more time on Bloodborne than I have on this game. And I think I'm honestly gonna like Bloodborne more. So I'm gonna do that. But if I don't, I can always sell it. It seems like I can get a PS4 Pro for... Okay, people are asking for... Okay, there he goes. There he goes. People are asking for 200. I don't really want to... okay. I gotta be very careful here, though. Let me put on my cling ring. We're just gonna spam this at the guy. I don't want no trouble with him. He can cause trouble for me. I love the way he like dances over. Kind of funny. You're dead here. Oh. Alright. Alright, we did it. I think this is the hard part. That was the hard part. Now we should get to a place where we're safe. Let's see, how do we want to do this build? So from here now we can switch over to... I think... I don't know if direct hit is going to work for us. From I tried to look up this thing to see what it does. It doesn't seem that useful. We can put fire resistance just in case, and let's just leave that. And then we can switch to... We'll try and switch to both. I don't know if that's going to cause me to be fat. No, I'm not. Okay. Oh, I'm still... Wow, okay. So let's see. Can I hit you from here? How about here? Okay, what if I did... What if I did this? Can I hit you from here? Is this 75? No. Dude, this is scary now. Let's put on water veil. Can you hit me from here? Can I hit you from here? It doesn't look like it. about here? I'm not seeing anything. I did get damaged though. Dang, did we do all this for nothing? How do I hurt this guy? Let's see. I mean, I think I can see it sticking in him. What if I hit the head? Specifically. Ah, yes, okay. Okay. We got it, boys, we got it. One arrow at a time. We're not hitting him now. Shoot, how do I hit him again? There. I have no idea how you were supposed to fight this thing, but this way is working for me. It's only sort of working. I wonder, if I hold it, does it go further? Doesn't seem like it. I'm not hitting him now. Oh shoot, okay. So that was the absolute max for me. I think that's right here. There we go. Still not poisoned though, or plague. Okay, we got something going on here though. I think plague might be related to the damage you do. Like how much you can proc it. We are spending a lot of things here. If this doesn't work, I'll be kind of sad. What the heck? Did I just die? How? No. Oh my gosh. Okay. What do you do about that? I think we just kind of leave it there. Dang, man. Shoot. Okay. I feel like we give up on the dragon then. Maybe I'll just give an attempt with myself, like fighting the boss. So we'll try that.